Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's been a long minute. I don't know what I was doing with my life. I was pretty much adulting is what it is. But welcome back to my channel. Created this look, created whatever makeup look. I don't even know what to say. But anyway, if you want to know how to do this look, then just keep watching. Look at that bare face. Ew. Okay, it's been a while. So we're doing all affordable on the face today. We're going to start with the NYX Honey Do Me Up, a little bit of old school. Now I love this primer because it's super tacky. Like, tap it onto the skin. You can feel the tackiness of the primer. And then we're going to go in with the NYX Angel Veil. Now this primer smooths out the skin, and so I mainly put it like on my cheeks, like where I have texture and whatnot. I don't put it all over my face. Well, actually I think I do, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we're gonna go in with the Superstay Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline. Put that onto the eye. You don't always have to use an eyeshadow primer. You can always use what the hell? You can use concealer. It always works like just as amazing, and I'm using the Morphe M173 to buff that onto the lid. Anyway, okay, I'm going in with the RCMA loose no color powder, something like that. Patting that all over my eye just to kind of set it so it doesn't really crease. And I'm using the E27 to like set the concealer. Anyway, we're going in with the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. The first color I'm going to go in with is Magical. Now, this brush I'm using is the MAC 22 something. It's not that affordable. It's like $20-something. But you can use any blending brush. Like Morphe has a bunch of good ones, like a shit ton. And Sigma got a shit ton of buffing brushes or blending brushes. So it doesn't matter what brush you use, so long you're blending it out, okay? So we're putting that above the crease. And then I'm going to go in with Shooting Star. I'm going to use that same blending brush and kind of go over what I had already put on previously. So just make sure we're blending so everything looks buffed out on the eyelid, okay? Like I said before, no choppiness. And if anything, this right here, I used to do this back in high school and I was like, I should stop. But now that I'm getting older, I think my eyelids are like more softer. Lift up the eyebrow and you can kind of see what you're doing and blend easier. Then I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433. This is like perfect for the outer corner or the crease. I'm using the color Potion. Was that Potion? Yeah, Potion. And we're going to kind of go right below what we had blended above the crease. So this is going to go in the crease, in the corner, and do circular motions, do windshield wiper motions. What I do is I kind of pat it on first, and then I blend it out because I don't want to start doing circular motions right off the back, and it just kind of flies everywhere. So make sure we are blending. Go back in with the blending brush, blend all of that out so it comes in together as one. Okay, so start in the corner, and you want to put most of the color in the outer corner. Just buff, blend, circular, windshield. And then I'm going to go with Elfish and the, what is this? Sigma E55 brush. And we're going to go ahead and put that onto the lid. So we're going to just pretty much tapping onto the lid and rubbing it onto the lid. So we want to go into the previous color Potion, kind of into the crease, so that way it's like gradually blending from light to dark, okay? So kind of like, I think it's called monochromatic, I believe. Anyway, go back in with the M433 and then blend out the dark color that we had just put on, Elfish. And then again, go back in with your blending brush. That's the MAC 224. I figured out the number. Anyway, so now we're going to go onto the face. We're using the Maybelline Superstay foundation. Now, let me tell you, this foundation, it's the shit. It is the shit, like for real. Can you see that? Do you see the coverage on this foundation? It's not too yellow. It doesn't dry as fast. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love the L'Oreal Infallible, like all of the lines. But this right here, the coverage is pretty amazing. And it's not too drying. So this is more of like a satin foundation, I would say. It's not like matte, but it's not dewy. You see the difference? Yep. Okay. And I am using the Real Techniques buffing brush. You can get these brushes at like Walmart, Target, Longs. So press that onto the skin. We're not swiping. We're kind of like pressing it on lightly. So that way you get into every single crevices. You cover everything up. Don't forget like your lip line and all that. Move the hair back. Go onto the forehead. And you just want to keep blending everything in, buffing onto the skin, because you don't want to have like swipes of foundation all over your face. Okay, so since we're doing Superstay, let's do the Superstay Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline. So I think I am using medium light in this one. Now the colors of the concealer with this kind of seemed a little lighter than other concealers that I use. I believe this one was like too light for me. So anyway, I think I go ahead and grab a different color. We want to do that upside down triangle, cover all the under eye dark circles, pretty much anything. And then we want to go on the forehead. Now the reason why we put it in these places, where we place the concealer into these places, is because it's the high points of your face. The bridge of your nose, the forehead, your cheekbone area, or like your under eye area. So, and then your cupid's bow and your chin. Yeah, see, so I think I went in with medium. So this is light, medium, and medium, I believe. Anyway, I went back in over it with that other color. Now, so you want to lighten up the high points of your face so that way when you bronze or contour, your face looks snatched and skinny. We're going to go in with this is the Precision Beauty Blending Sponge. Again, and time again, not like I have like 10 million videos on my channel, but like I said, this blending beauty sponge thing is amazing. I love it better than the beauty blender. Precision Beauty, you can get it at Walmart. Only $5. That's a deal. Mama's on a budget most of the time. So we're gonna go ahead and blend, tap, 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 blend, 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 tap, 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 blend, blend, blend. And then I'm gonna go in with my RCMA No Color Powder. I can't even remember the last time I used a different type of powder, but this has like no flashback and all that. It's pretty amazing. We're gonna go ahead and bake. Wherever we put the concealer, you're going to go ahead and put the powder and kind of set it. Lately, I've been needing, not lately, but I always have to bake. I'm going to try and not bake in my next video, but I feel like I have to because I don't want the creases, you know? And then I'm going to go in with the Superstay face powder, foundation powder. And everywhere we don't have the RCMA powder, we're going to go ahead and tap that onto the face. I'm using the Morphe E1. This is like a huge face brush, but it's more denser, so it's a little more stiffer, so you can go ahead and pat that onto the skin. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe M438 and pretty much dust away all that baking I did. Now we're going to go in with bronzer. That's a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's not too dark. It's pretty light. So I kind of use it just for a slight bronze. Now, if you want like full bronze, you got to go get something else. Okay? And I'm using the e.l.f. angled blush brush. And you know what, e.l.f., their brushes are like super cheap. Anyway, I'm going to go in with the Ardell brow pencil. in medium, and I went ahead and zoomed you in so you can kind of see how I did my eyebrows. But I use this I cannot use any other brow product besides Anastasia and Benefit, but I wanted something affordable that you guys can go ahead and find at the drugstore and stuff. So what I do is I start with my tail like usual, and then I go in on the inner part of my eyebrow and I make that line. So basically you're kind of connecting the lines. And then go ahead and use that spoolie part to brush out the hair, and you can fill in the sparse areas. And then of course I couldn't do it. I had to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer and kind of fill in all those sparse areas and brush it out and blend it out. Now the spoolie thing, you have to use it to kind of give that hair-like brow look. Well, not for me because I don't really have hair, so it's always gonna look like super drawn in. But anyway, I went in with this angled brush, my MAC one. That's not affordable. I don't know why I did that, but I think it's because I'm always using this angled brush. But I went in with some concealer, and this is how you basically snatch your brows. You put the concealer below and above the eyebrow, and you blend that out so that way it's kind of like bam. And then I went in with the Sonia Kashuk, something like that, brow gel to set my brows. Anyway, we're going in with the color Moony, and we're gonna highlight that top part. Now, I believe Morphe has a similar brush to what I'm using. I'm using the MAC one. It's M224. Anyway, I'm going to go in with a liner brush, and I'm using the AC63 by Morphe. Now, my eyes, I have such a hard time not pulling my lid because the skin on my eyelid is pretty soft. So I have to pull it back. So I just did a, one line, thin line kind of thing. And then I went in with a Sonia Kashuk brush. You can get those at Target. And I'm using Elfish to set my bottom liner. Now, when you set your bottom liner, it'll kind of prevent it from running down. So you want to make sure you always set that liner on the lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and buff that out with a pencil brush. I'm using, I don't know, AC something. It's by Morphe. So any pencil brush will do. And then I go back in with my blending brush that I used on my eyelid and blend that out. I really want that smoky look. And then I'm going to go in with Physicians Formula again. You can get that from any drugstore. It's called Vintage Rouge, and I'm using the Morphe M530. Taking a stippling brush and blending that all in with the bronzer. And then Maybelline Master Chrome in the color Molten Gold. This shit. Look at this. Watch. Tap off the excess. Tap that onto the skin. Bam! Like what? Yeah. You can see a little texture, but that's just what highlighters do. Okay. So we're going to highlight the cheekbone. I'm using the Morphe M501. Of course, this is all affordable brushes. The high points of the face. So the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, the side of the forehead. I want to be a little shiny. And then I'm going to go in with Sweet Dreams. And I'm going to use like a little pencil brush kind of thing. Pointed pencil brush. And we're going to go in with the inner corner and tap that color, blend that color into the inner corner to pop out the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with another fluffy type of brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. I'm using the bronzer that I use from Physicians Formula. So you're going to start from the brow, bring that straight down the nose if you have a nose like me. And then I'm going to go back in with that Morphe, what is that? M438, and kind of blend that out because you don't want to have like a straight dark line on your nose. So blend that all in together. And then I got the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. Just something light because I'm going to go ahead and put on lashes anyway. So do the top, do the bottom. Make sure you don't poke yourself. Make sure you don't like dab more mascara on your face. Now, I'm going to go in with the Ardell Wispies 113. And because it has a clear band, I don't like that it shows on my eyelid, or I can't hide it enough. So what I do is I take some liquid liner and I color it. Wait for that to dry, then put on the glue, and then put on my lash. Because I don't like that clear band look on my eye. I can't hide it. I don't know why. I know other girls can, but I can't. So that's just a little trick for you. Okay. Place that onto the eye. Bring it down bring the mirror down at an angle. And it's easier for you to place your lashes as close to your lash line as possible. Now, I'm going to here's another trick. If you got like beauty marks, you know, you want to embrace it. So take a little napkin. And you're going to kind of like, right where that beauty mark is, you're going to wipe it off. And you're going to blend that in with your finger. Now, I'm going to go in with some lip liner. This is my go-to lip liner. I gotta use up something new on my channel. This is the NYX Nude Beige Lip Liner. And then I'm gonna go in the NYX Lingerie with Satin Ribbon first. And then, is it Satin Ribbon? Or Push Up and then Satin Ribbon. The dark color first and then the light color. So go ahead and put that onto your lips. Blend that out, all that. And then I'm going to go in with some setting spray. The Morphe setting spray. They don't ship to Hawaii. I had to have my cousin pick it up for me and order it and all that. And then the Mario Badescu Rose Water. You can get that at ulta.com. They're having one in Hawaii. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Look at this look. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all that. Bye.